Hello, everyone. Today, we are going to understand an important and fundamental topic in obstetrics, normal vaginal delivery and the stages of labor. Labor is a natural physiological process by which the baby and placenta are delivered through the birth canal. It is divided into three main stages: the dilation stage, the expulsion stage, and the placental stage. Let us understand each stage in detail. Stage 1. Dilation stage. Stage 1 is the longest stage of labor. It begins when regular uterine contractions start and ends when the cervix is fully dilated to 10 centimeters. During this stage, two important processes occur: effacement and dilation. Effacement means thinning and shortening of the cervix. Dilation means opening of the cervix. Stage 1 is divided into two phases: the latent phase and the active phase.
Latent phase. In the latent phase, the cervix dilates from 0 to 4 centimeters. Contractions are usually mild and irregular at first, gradually becoming more rhythmic. The mother may experience lower back pain, abdominal tightening, and passage of mucus mixed with blood, commonly called the show. Sometimes the amniotic sac may rupture during this phase. This phase may last around 6 to 8 hours in a first pregnancy and is usually shorter in subsequent pregnancies. Active phase. The active phase begins when the cervix dilates beyond 4 centimeters and continues until full dilatation at 10 centimeters. Contractions become stronger, more regular, and occur every 2 to 3 minutes, lasting about 40 to 60 seconds. The baby descends further into the pelvis. This phase typically lasts 4 to 6 hours in first-time mothers and 2 to 4 hours in women who have delivered before. When the cervix reaches 10 centimeters, it is called full dilatation, and stage 2 begins.
Stage 2. Expulsion stage. Stage 2 starts when the cervix is fully dilated and ends with the birth of the baby. During this stage, contractions are strong and the mother feels a natural urge to push. The baby moves through the birth canal by performing a series of movements known as the cardinal movements of labor. These include engagement, descent, flexion, internal rotation, extension, external rotation, and finally, expulsion. As the baby's head becomes visible at the vaginal opening, this is called crowning. First, the head is delivered, followed by the shoulders, and then the rest of the body. This stage may last 30 minutes to 2 hours in first pregnancies and is usually shorter in later pregnancies. After delivery, the baby cries, the umbilical cord is clamped and cut, and immediate skin-to-skin contact is encouraged. Stage 3. Placental stage. Stage 3 begins after the baby is delivered and ends with the delivery of the placenta. This stage usually lasts between 5 to 30 minutes. The uterus continues to contract, helping the placenta separate from the uterine wall. Signs of placental separation include a sudden gush of blood, lengthening of the umbilical cord, and a firm globular uterus. To prevent excessive bleeding, medications like oxytocin may be given and uterine massage may be performed. Complete delivery of the placenta is essential to prevent postpartum hemorrhage.
Conclusion. In summary, normal labor consists of 3 stages. Stage 1 involves cervical dilatation. Stage 2 involves delivery of the baby. Stage 3 involves delivery of the placenta. Understanding these stages is essential for safe maternal and fetal care. Thank you for watching. In the next session, we will discuss the mechanism of labor in more detail.